So guys, this is Jeremy Damaris na sasa tumesonga kusonga. Si nimekutoa kule kwa mountain ilikuwa inaitwa Engedi. Right now, I'm actually at the streets of Jericho. Right now, many people knows Jericho. Jericho ni mahali wana Waisraeli walizunguka mara 7 wakiwa wamenyamaza, wakazunguka mara ingine, alafu mara ya 7 wakapiga duru. Unajua kila siku walikuwa wanazunguka mara 7 and then at the evening walikuwa wanapiga duru. Na hapa Jericho kuna miracles mingi sana ilifanyika hapa Jericho. Hata Yesu mwenyewe bado walizifanya hapa. Na sio hivyo tu, hata wale manabii wa kitambo, watu kama Elisha, hapa ndipo walitengeneza maji. Ilikuwa kali, wakaiombea ikakuwa tamu. Ilikuwa watu wanyama hapa walikuwa wanakula maji hayo, alafu wakikunywa wanakuwa ati hawapati, yani magadha hata. Watu wache hiyo maneno. So now what I'm saying is that this Jericho, it's got a long story, but now today, this time round, mimi naenda mahali Yesu alipelekwa kwa mlima wa temptation, the mountain of temptation. So, mnakumbuka ile mlima alipelekwa, na Biblia inasema, if you read in the book of Matthew chapter 4 verse 1, maandiko mukugatiri, munikubalisha nisome na Kikuyu because our tour guide atasoma na Kizungu. Matuko-ini o macio roho agitongoria Jesu akimutwara weru-ini nigetha akagerio ni mucukani, nake anina mithenya na mautuku 40 ehingite kuria na kunywa akihuta. Nake mucukani agiuka kuri we akimwira atiri, angikorwo niwe muru wa Ngai ri, atha mahiga maya matuike irio. Nake Jesu akimucokeria atiri, maandiko moigite atiri, to irio ciki ingituria mundu muoyo, indi no uturio ni kiugo o giothe kiria kiumaga kanua-ini ka Ngai. Nake mucukani agicoka agitwara Jesu Jerusalemu, itura riria itheru, akimuhaicia o gathuru mundu ka hekaru, akimwira atiri, angikorwo niwe muru wa Ngai ri, weguithie thi, na undu maandiko moigite atiri, Ngai niagatha araika ake ni undu waku, na nimagakwaniria na moko mao, nigetha ndukaguthwo kuguru ni ihiga. Nake Jesu akimucokeria atiri, o ringi ni kwandikitwo atiri, ndukanagerie Mwathani Ngai waku. Ningi mucukani agitwara Jesu iguru ria kirima kiraya muno, akimuonia monene mothe mathi ona riri wamo, akimwira atiri, maya mothe nigukuhe unginyinamirira uthathaie. Nake Jesu akimwira atiri, thie shaitani, tondu maandiko maigite atiri, thathaia Mwathani Ngai waku na umutungatagire o we wiki. Hindi iyo mucukani agitiga Jesu, nao araika magiuka makimutungatira. So where we are headed to, it is where Jesus fasted for 40 days on the top of the mountain. Inaitangwa mlima wa temptation, the mountain of temptation. Na hapa sasa utaona, by the way, Jericho is owned by Palestinians. Na ile kitu imenishangaza ni ya kwamba hawa watu wa Jericho hawawezi enda Israel. You have to know that Jericho is not in Israel. Na hapa Jericho, ukumbuke, bado ndipo yule jamaa alikuwa anaitwa nani? Joshua. Unajua zile kuta walibomoa bado zinatafutwa. Inasemekana tu ni hapa zilikuwa zimejengwa, lakini sasa kwa sababu ni miaka mingi sana imepita, more than 4,000 years ago, wanajua exactly mahali hizo kuta ziko, lakini hawajaweza kuzitengeneza tena. As you know, hata hii kijiji ililaaniwa na Joshua ya kwamba mwenye atajaribu kujenga hizi kuta za Jericho atakiona. Joshua cursed this city. So hii area, ukitaka kujua wale watu wanaishi hapa ni Palestinians, na Palestinians ujue ni ya Filisti, ni ya Filisti, wale walikuwa akina Goliath. Si unakumbuka Goliath? Sasa hawa watu hawasikizani na watu wa Israeli. Wakikuona ukikuja hapa wewe ni Muisraeli, yenyewe hakuna ati mahali uwezi, hakuna ati mpaka unaweza vuka, lakini hapa hujakubalishwa kuingia sana. Hatuweza ni Mujiu, ni Muyahudi. Sasa wanasema Muyahudi kuingia hapa. Hata sisi tulikuwa tumevaa ile tukofia ya Wayahudi, tukaanza kuonyeshwa vidole hapa tu. So it's very risky, and that is why the state of Israel Na hapa Jericho huanga sana sana kuna vita, kuna mvutano wa mipaka. Kwanza ukikumbuka wakirudi mpaka hata wakati wa mababa zao, hawa mababa zao walikuwa akina Goliatho Sasa si unaona Biblia inaongeaga kuhusu Daudi na ni Muhibru, Daudi ni wa kutoka upande wa Jews venye alimfanya Goliatho, na wanasema tu ni kamawe tu alimpiga nayo. So most of these Palestinians want to show their power, they want to show they are very strong, na si uongo. Wale wa jamaa wako hapa ukifika ukiwajaribu kuwaona hivi, watu wanakaa majitu. Kama mimi navaa kiatu namba 8, yule mdogo sana anavaa kiatu namba 16. You see, because these guys ni watu majitu. Sijui ama ndio walikuwa watoto wanaki, lakini hawa ujue sasa Israeli imezingirwa na nchi zote za Waislamu, Waarabu. So Israel is the only Christian country yenye imekubalishwa Ukristiano na Uyahudi hapa. Unajua kuna tofauti ya Ukristiano na Uyahudi. Wayahudi wanafuata Tora, ile maandiko ya mtu anaitwa Ibrahimu. Na kuna wengine hapa wanaamini Kristo alikuja akafa kwa sababu yao. But most of the people in this place, I'll tell you, they don't believe in Jesus. Hata wengine uliwaambia kuhusu Yesu wanacheka, wanaanguka. Wanasema that is my brother, he used to be my brother, he is from my family. Lakini hawakubali kabisa ati Yesu ndiye alikuwa mwana wa Mungu. These guys are still waiting for their Messiah who will come and fight for them from the hands of the enemies, because hawa wamezingirwa na maadui wengi sana. And I said earlier, Waisraeli wengi kwa vile walinyanyaswa na maadui zao kule upande wa Syria, kule upande wa Philistine, Iran, walijua Mesaya wao atakuja kuwakomboa kutoka mikononi mwa adui yao na ufalme wao utapanuka. Ujue hata
today they do not produce anymore, but these are old sugar mills.
لازم تزامش تطلع من جانب تفتش وتضلك ماشي. هلا بشوف لك شروط برجع لك. مش مشكلة. يلا ولا
Finally guys, we are right here in Jericho. Say welcome to Jericho.
Welcome to Michael Jordan shop. Enjoy.
Exactly. We are actually in Jericho and well, tumepita huko. Now tuko kwa the mountain of temptation. Mahali Yesu alipanda kwenda kujaribiwa. Oh, hallelujah. There we go. Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Wow.
Two are missing, no?
They're coming.
Okay, I will wait.
There we go.
I will wait.
The mountain of temptation. Huku ndio Yesu alipanda. Wow. Ati huku ndio Yesu alijaribiwa na Shetani. Okay. The mountain of temptation. Wow. This is where Jesus fasted for 40 days in Jericho. I'm right there. Oh my good Lord. Look at this. Na nakwambia hapa Israel. By the way, Jericho tumeambiwa haiko Israel. Sasa hii ni tofauti. Sasa huku ni kwa tumeambiwa ni Palestines. Huku ni kwa Palestines. Na ninakwambia wanalima hata kama ni jangwa. Look at these bananas. Hapa chini ni mandizi imelimwa vizuri. Na wako na bustani pale, wanasema bustani pale chini. Well, this is beautiful, my friend. This is beautiful. This is
mountain of Ori, where Jesus was tempted by the devil.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, guys. I mean, mimi nawaambia tumetembea. Okay, hatuwezi kuenda kupanda kule, but at least nikiwa hapa niko mpaka pale ni karibu sana. Yesu alienda akajaribiwa, akaambiwa ati ajiagushe kutoka kule mpaka huku chini, atashikiliwa na angels. Amen. Matthew 4. Let's see.
Opening Matthew 4, 1 to 11. Then Jesus was led up by the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted by the devil. And he fasted 40 days and 40 nights, and afterward he was hungry. And the tempter came and said to him, if you are the Son of God, command these stones to become loaves of bread. But he answered, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds from the mouth of God. Then the devil took him to the holy city and holy city, Jerusalem, and set him on the pinnacle of the temple and said to him, if you are the Son of God, throw yourself down, for it is written, he will give his angels charge of you, and on their hands they will bear you up, lest you strike your foot against a stone. Jesus said to him, again it's written, you shall not tempt the Lord your God. Again, the devil took him to a very high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world and the glory of them. And he said to him, all this I will give you if you will fall down and worship me. Then Jesus said to him, begone, Satan, for it's written, you shall worship the Lord your God, and him only shall you serve. Then the devil left him, and behold, angels came and ministered to him. You see, the Satan tries 3 times to tempt him in different places, but he begins in the wilderness. We are in the wilderness, okay? We are in the wilderness, and this is Mount of Temptation. Pay attention. Oh, my shoes are open. If you look up and to the left, there, you can see a monastery. Inside the monastery, there is also a church, a small church, which is located in a cave. From the 4th century, there was a monk. His name was Chariton. In the 4th century, this monk, Chariton, established here a laura. A laura, it means a monastery, but not a concentrated monastery, but a monastery which is built around many, many caves. The monks lived in caves. Usually they didn't meet the whole week. Only at the end of the week, they used to meet in the church inside. This is a laura, okay? So from the 4th century, monks were here and used to isolate themselves from humanity, like John the Baptist in the desert, okay? So from the 4th century, this monastery, you see up there, to the left, you can see a stone building. This is the monastery. Here, where you see the green area, it's not a monastery. It's a place where a cable car from Jericho goes up and down. And there is a restaurant there and a shop. The monastery is up there. Take this structure, go to the left, up, you will see the monastery. The stone building, you see? Okay, there. And inside that church, which is built inside the cave, there is the chapel of the temptation. And in the small chapel inside the church, there is a stone where the Christians believe Jesus sat when the devil tried to tempt him. Of course, there was a church. There was no church when Jesus lived, but the stone existed. Today, the stone is inside a chapel, inside the church. This monastery was built with Russian money in the 70s of the 19th century, 135 years ago. Okay? Mount of Temptation. When we will sit in the garden, we will sit, not stand, in the garden near the spring, one of the 2 main springs of Jericho. I will tell you a little bit about the history of Jericho, and I will tell you more biblical events which happened here. For instance, Elisha, the disciple of Elijah the prophet, he sweetens the water of Jericho. Do you remember the event? This is one thing, you will see the spring. Second, the story of Joshua conquering Jericho, and the story of Rahav, who let the 12 spies Moses sent in order to hit them. Yeah. And Joshua and the children of Israel, when they came from Egypt, they crossed the Jordan here. Why here? I will explain. And this is the place also where Elijah ascended heaven on a fire chariot. All these biblical events happened here. It's not comfortable to read here from the Bible. It's more comfortable when we will see it in a shady place, in a nice place, and I will read and I will answer your questions, of course. Now you have an opportunity to do some shopping if you want, of course. You can buy dry figs and dry dates. The best dates in Israel are from Jericho. The best, and you've seen the fruit on the way, and you can see the fields. Everything you see is irrigated with these two springs I've talked about. One we will see, this is the main one, Ain Sultan. The second one is Naharan spring. These both springs exist hundreds and thousands of years and still flow and still irrigate and flourish everything in Jericho. Okay? Do not forget, we are in the Palestinian autonomy. We are not in Israel. Okay? Israeli citizens are not allowed to pass here. I'm a guide. I have a special permit to pass with my tourists, but Israelis usually do not come here.
What about the Palestinians? Do they close to
I will tell you about them. I will tell you, they cross mainly from Gaza, but also from Bethlehem, from the West Bank. Yes, they have a special permit to work in Israel. Some of them go into Israel in the morning and go back in the evening. Some of them stay in Israel the whole week, and only at the end of the week they go back home to Gaza, to the West Bank. Yes, they are permit to work. They have a permit to work in Israel.
somewhere I read that they are only around.
Finally, guys, you have heard for yourself. Hapa ndipo hayo yote yalifanyika. We are in Jericho, actually where all those events happened. But for now, it's just showing you that temptation mountain of Olive, where Jesus was tempted by the devil. And of course, he won. And he was ministered by the angels. Oh my God. Na usikie venye kumesemekana, huku ni kwa Palestinian. Huku ni kwa Palestinians. Hapa si kwa Waisraeli. Na Waisraeli, they are not supposed to come here. They don't get here. Hey, bwana. Na unasikia Egyptians now hawaendi Israel. Yani those communities, these communities wa Biblia. I mean, I don't even know. But it's an experience. Anyway, thank you guys. At least you have seen the mountain of Olive. God bless you. God bless you.